ஸ்ரீகுருப்யோ நமः. அக்ரே கிருத்வா கமபி சரணம் ஜானுநைகேன திஷ்டன் பశ్చాத் பார்த்தம் பிரணயரசஜுஷா சக்ஷுஷா வேக்ஷ்யமாணः சவ்யே தோத்ரம் கரசரசிஜே தக்ஷிணே ஞானமுத்ராம் ஆபிப்ராணோ ரதமதிவசன் பாது நः சூதவேஷः. ஓம் பிரபன்னபாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமः. யா நிஷா சர்வபூதானாம் தஸ்யாம் ஜாகர்த்தி சம்யமீ யஸ்யாம் ஜாக்ரதி பூதானி சா நிஷா பஷ்யதோ முனேஹ. In this verse, Bhagavan Shri Krishna again gives the lakshanam, definition of a sthita prajna. This verse has to be understood very carefully. Superficial approach towards this verse will be misleading. In that state where all are asleep, a sthita prajna is awake. In that state where all are awake, it is night for a sthita prajna. The meaning of this verse is, for an ignorant person who does not have sensory and emotional discipline, the concept of Atma, Brahma, etc. is equivalent to darkness. He will not be able to understand anything. Those who are in ignorance are unable to comprehend Brahma Tattvam. The word Nisha in this verse refers to Parabrahma Tattvam, which is incomprehensible for the ignorant. It is like Nisha, night, darkness for them. Those who are engrossed in worldly transactions all the time are unable to understand and assimilate the Advaita Tattvam or Paramartha Tattvam. But for a jnani who has withdrawn his sense organs from the external world, who has kept his thoughts under his control, Advaita Tattvam, Paramartha Tattvam is like seeing things in daylight. One has to come out of delusion, gain self-knowledge, and thus remove ignorance and understand that I am Ananda Swarupa. For a jnani, Atma Tattvam is as clear as seeing things in daylight. For the ignorant one, it is like the dark night where one is not able to know anything. This is the meaning of the first line. The second line says, the ignorant one understands everything in the mundane world. In worldly transactions, he experiences joys mixed with sorrows. His mind is in a state of confusion. For a jnani who has understood and assimilated Paramartha Tattvam, the absolute reality, the worldly transactions are like being in darkness. Thus, this verse compares the ajnani and jnani and says that Paramartha Tattvam is like darkness for a ajnani, daylight for a jnani. Same way, whatever is clearly visible like daylight for an ajnani, that is the worldly transactions, the jnani considers it to be dark. The word referring to daylight is not in the verse. We have to supply it in order to derive the meaning. Sarvabhutanam ya nisha tasyam samyami jagarti. In that Paramartha Tattvam, which is like the dark night for all, an Atmajnana Nishtha, endowed with sense control and mind control, is fully awake. Yasyam bhutani jagarti sa pashyataha munehe nisha. The worldly transactions in which all beings are fully awake is considered as darkness by a jnani, who has assimilated the highest order of reality. In worldly transactions, whatever is understood by an ajnani is understood by a jnani also. But he also knows that it is a source of samsara. But whatever a jnani knows, an ajnani does not know. Thus one should try to remove one's ignorance, surrender to a guru, receive self-knowledge, gain mastery over the sense organs, regulate one's thoughts and remain in Atmananda. Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato muneh. My prayerful blessings to all of you. Hari Om. Om